T-Man 978 Shill Review.
Hello everyone, T-Man 978. Right now we're going to be taking a look at G.I. Joe Classified Series Cobra Dreadnok Ripper. He is number 102. This is that. That is this. Alright, I hope I remember to do this with the other figure boxes I recorded way in advance. He is 6.5 inches tall and 165 millimeters. I'm assuming they're including his mohawk in that height, because he's not that much taller than everybody else. But here is Ripper in an action pose with every single thing he comes with already on him. Let's just spin him around in pose, and then we can get to those smaller details. Let's start at the bottom. Here are his boots. Nicely detailed, no paint at all. The knee pads are painted. This seems to be, no, I think that's just design. It looked like a subtle paint right there, but that's just the design giving off the illusion of it. Here's this. They painted this chain that's hanging off the belt, and this is all one piece. So that's interesting that they were willing to put that chain directly onto the pants piece. You have this gun holster. Of course, this is removable, but they don't mention that as an accessory that's removable. Here are his tattoos on that side. Here are the tattoos on this side. And yeah, one thing I was going to mention when I did Buzzer, but I can do it here with Ripper, it almost seems like, looking at their gear, like they beat up military soldiers or police officers and sheriffs, took their clothes and incorporated it into their gear. Because it's like they have this fatigue, which is, you think, army or whatnot, tank top. And of course he has that shirt that looks just like he ripped it off of Duke, but I'll mention that in his review. He has this mohawk, excellently sculpted. He has these dog tag earring right there, and dog tags hanging around here. I don't really like this hard plastic dog tag set, because that's ugh. But yeah, the hair on the side of his head is lighter because that's closer to the scalp. And yeah, taking off the glasses, which are more rigid and pliable than Buzzer, which, let me turn on the lights. You see he has a teardrop, so apparently he killed somebody, I guess. I would assume he killed a ton of people. And one of his eyes is a glass eye, from what I hear. So there's that. Or maybe, since he's in Cobra, it might be some tech type eye where he can do some extra stuff that normal people can't do. But he has this peg on his back so he can hold this rifle. That comes off. Rifle looks like this. It does have an effects port. He has this knife holstered here with the brass knuckle type situation on the front, so he can stab you and punch you. He has this gun down here. Actually, yeah, I guess it's a gun. I don't know, or maybe it's a knife fashioned to look like a gun. And here are the glasses. They're not transparent or anything. And here is what I hear is a Jaws of Life turned into a fighting tool. It is automatic, or it does have a automatic opening feature right there when you do that. So that's cool. And this handle actually moves. It's a sturdy, hard piece. So I really like that they gave him a weapon or tool that has actual working parts. That's really a lot more cooler than a lot of the weapons that some of these characters get. Alright, this has a port in the back, which I tried to see if this effects piece would work in there. It's too loose. So yeah, you would have to stick some extra stuff in there if you want to turn around and make that into a grenade launcher or make that some type of exhaust coming out. Yeah, I got through him really quickly. Already have any accessories on him. Thank you. The head it's just like a lot of their heads recently. It barely looks up at all. In fact, let me pop this off to make sure, because sometimes the ball joint will be fused. Here's what I started doing with some of the characters. Make sure that the neck is straight. Then I've been taking an X-Acto knife and cutting out a little chunk out the back. Alright, so I warmed this up to make sure that I can get the ball joint or the ball post out of here. Make sure that you pay attention that the smaller ball was what was stuck in there. But now this should be easier to cut. Making sure that the Adam's apple is still in the front. And there's a nice little line right there. I'm gonna go ahead and cut into that. And then, where did I go? I'm gonna cut into this side. Oop, that cut a little bit too. That should be good. Let's see. That ball should go in there. I didn't really want to cut down that low, but it happened. Now that's in there, and now that can come back a ton further. Let's see if it actually helps. He does have this hair on the back. That stops things too. Well, I'll have to rewatch the footage, but I couldn't get him to look up at all beforehand. So now he's able to do at least that much. Let's see, his body is straight. Now he can look up at least that much. He couldn't do that at all from what I remember before I cut it. Anywho, the arms go out more than 90. You get kind of weak butterfly, but it's there. Swivel. Bendless double elbow. Let's bend this one and bend that one. It's almost like 90 degrees because his arms are so big. So it's only slightly more than 90. This hand goes in and out while this one goes up and down. Ab crunches back that much. Crunches forward. Of course, you get the ball at the waist. There's nothing hindering his waist like a belt or anything. So that moves a lot more than normal. And plus, I just warmed him up. Drop down hips. Kicks out to the side. Kicks forward. Kicks back. Because all of this is a soft piece with a tiny little plastic hard piece underneath of it. Swivel. Bendless double knee. Bends all the way. Swivel in the boot. Boots kick all the way back as normal. Kick forward. Ankle pivot. Now the packaging says he's 6.5 inches, which makes him seem like he should be extremely tall. Like I said, they're probably including his mohawk. Because Zartan is taller than him. His shoulders are higher and his chin starts higher. Let's bring in this Action Force female right here. He's taller than her. Action Force male body. He's definitely taller. Yeah, forget the unofficial name they're giving this Spider-Man, but that's the No Way Home Spider-Man at the end of the movie in Bazooka. If you watch my shorts, you'd know what that's about. End of the day, he's great. I like his accessories. The only problems I have is I had to fix that neck. The hair is stiff. I wish they use like a softer material sometimes so that you can get better articulation. I didn't really like the dog tags too much. And every character that has a bunch of stuff on the front of their body, a bunch of gear, that always gets in the way of articulation. You could have the best butterflies in the world, but if you got a big ass knife holster and some random grenades just hanging in the way with these big giant muscle arms, yeah, it's gonna hinder things. Like trying to get this pose with this gun, it's warping it. So there's that. But other than that, stuff that I mentioned, he's really good. This lower torso articulation is better than a ton of their figures, so that's great. It was easy for me to get him into the position I wanted as far as while he's holding this gun. So he's good. But before I let you go, there is a link in the description for him on Amazon. But for the people who actually watch me as I upload, I got this guy. I got General Hawk. I got Shockwave. Honestly, never reviewed Pandora and her little extra accessory kit. And for non-humanoid or non-human characters, I got this MMC figure that looks a lot like the Joker. Coincidentally, you know what? Let's put him in front. Who would you want me to review first? What would you want to see me review out of these four and this guy right here? Let me know in the comments, and I'll try to make that happen. I'll probably film something else anyway, but depending on what y'all say, I'll bump up whatever y'all tell me. Anywho, thank you for watching. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here.
Figure action. That one's me.
Join the Syndicate Toy Hunters Facebook group. Link in the description. Click the videos. Click the videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos. Click those videos, baby. Click the videos. You really should click those videos. Click the